What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse, and this is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is the return of Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 3. We have two songs, Wave of Darkness 1 from Yoko Shimomura. That is the channel and the composer. And then this one is kind of a tricky one. This one is called Hearts as One, but I guess it's a remix of two songs. This is like a user mix from the channel Soda, combining Roxas Returns. Wait. I don't know. I think it's Roxas Returns and Hearts as One, but it's titled as Hearts as One. We'll figure it out. You guys will tell me. I don't know. These are requested by Leah and Brandon. Thank you so much. I haven't heard Kingdom Hearts in a while. It's been a long time. I don't know how long, but a while. At least since Christmas. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Wave of Darkness 1. I assume there's another Wave of Darkness, but not today. Kingdom Hearts 3. She really does have her own like flair on these like battle type themes, doesn't she? I don't know if it's a battle theme, but it sounds like one. I was just listening to her like 2 days ago with Xenoblade and Mario. She has an excellent use of percussions. It gives her song like such intensity. Almost making it sound like a heavy metal song at points. Like if I heard those drums by themselves, I would imagine that's a metal song. Yeah. It just sounds like Wave of Darkness. Maybe this is like a phase 1. Short loop. It's fun hearing her go from like this to FF15 to the short amount of songs in Xenoblade to the Mario stuff. In the final from that Mario game, whatever it was, I think it was a handheld. One of the coolest songs ever. Yeah, this definitely feels like a short loop. There's a big sense of adventure with her themes. Makes me wonder why she chose this style for Kingdom Hearts. I wonder if it was her choice or the studio's. Yeah, it's just a repeating thing. If I had to guess, this is a boss, and that is the first phase. That's my guess. I'm not going to be listening to Wave of Darkness 2 today, but I think I mean, I've always been a fan of hers, but damn, it's like is her just her variety of going from like Street Fighter 2 to all this stuff. She's been making music longer than I've been alive. It's just wild to think about. Still working, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, just not to plug my own stuff, but I have like I have a couple of like little sub series on this channel. Like this isn't all I do, right? Even this is a sub series separated by the you know, that little like bracket line where it's reacting to video game music. That's just one of the things I do. There's VGM vibes. There's the Composer Chronicles, and lately there's been this thing that I've been doing where it's like the Pipeline series, where you can basically see me like react to the video game song like now, and then fast forward to when I play that game, if I play that game, and when I encounter that song in the game. It started off as like a little thing just for fun, but it's actually become like kind of fun and pretty unique. I don't really know anyone else is doing that, so I kind of had like a light bulb moment, like this is like a super original idea. I should just keep doing it. But the reason I brought that up is because in this latest episode, which I just put out, it's episode 4. I threw in some Xenoblade stuff in there, and there's spoilers, right? I just finished Xenoblade, the series, all 3 games. I should say all 5 games. No, all 6 games. It's 3 base games and 3 DLCs, but it's 3 games. Anyways, that was the past year and a half of my life, and I've become pretty familiar with the soundtracks. But she's not a part of all of it. She was there for some of it, but ironically has some of the most iconic stuff in the series. And in the first game, Xenoblade 1, she does 3 of my favorite songs from that game. 2, I'll keep this spoiler free as possible. The first 2 you're going to hear right away. Very early in the game, first town theme. I'm just saying this if you're a fan of hers and you never like checked out Xenoblade, so you can see like the difference. And maybe there's stuff like this in Kingdom Hearts and I don't know about. Every town has a night and day theme, so she has Hometown Day, Hometown Night, which is Colony 9, and then there's the Colony 9 theme, Day and Night. Some of my favorite songs ever. That's outside of the hometown. That's like when you're walking around the field. And then a song that only shows up, to my knowledge, only twice in the whole series. Once in the base game and second in the DLC, Future Connected, is one of the best songs ever in Xenoblade. It's called Unfinished Business. And if you hear that, you can really hear the Kingdom Hearts in it. That sounds like around like something like this. You can really hear that. And it also stands out among the whole soundtrack because, again, it's not all her. So I was just hearing that song, Unfinished Business, and I've been hearing it lately. So hearing this right after that is a pretty funny timing. And also, just been thinking about her lately because I also just did Mario, and it reminded me of this, that Super Paper Mario song I did. I don't think it was her. I'm pretty sure it wasn't her. No, it wasn't. But it reminded me of In the Final, which is another song I reacted to, and that's one of the better songs I've ever heard, and that was her too. It just, I don't know, it just makes me think like, damn, like she's so good. But the reason I bring this up is because this game is centered around, to my knowledge, Disney IP and Square Enix IP, which is already kind of unique. But from my knowledge, I'd assume that Disney has, I don't know their input, because Disney doesn't really, I've just heard stories. I don't know if they're true or not, but I would assume that they had a lot of control or had a lot of demands, or maybe it was truly like a 50-50 partnership, and they had some say and Square had another. It seems not odd, because I can't imagine any other music like this in Kingdom Hearts, but I wonder why some of these songs have that direction, if it was her choice or not. You know what I mean? If I had to guess, the rest of the soundtrack of KH is very reminiscent of the movie they're portraying, because I've heard some stuff from the Nightmare Before Christmas, and that just sounds just like it, right? But I guess what I'm thinking is the battle theme specifically. They don't sound like something out of Disney, is what I'm saying. At all. Like, they don't have those drums. They don't have that intensity. I mean, it's cool. It works really, really good. If anything, maybe that's like the Square part, I don't know. Kingdom Hearts is always going to be this anomaly of just I'm probably never going to play them, to be honest. But I'm always going to be curious about them. Well, never say never. But it's not in the cards anytime soon. But I mean, I grew up with Disney, so it sounds so intriguing to me. And now I've been playing a bunch of Square Enix games for the past couple of years. So yeah, it's definitely interesting to me. It's just, I just know it's a rabbit hole. Maybe we'll see if KH4 is ever a real thing. Maybe I'll get on the hype train. But great song, amazing song. Hearts as One. Now this is two songs in one here. I don't know why they're mixed together. But I'm guessing it's going to start off with Roxas Returns and Hearts as One. Hopefully I can catch where it changes. I don't know why they're like this, but it's okay, whatever. Hearts as One. Question mark. I'm pretty sure I've heard something with Roxas in it, or Roxas theme. I don't know what it was or when, but I feel like I've heard the name Roxas before. I've heard a lot of Kingdom Hearts, and a lot of it's been like, well, not a lot of it. There's been medleys, there's been piano renditions. I get lost in the sauce. Pretty sure that's her performing the piano as well. What was it called? Roxas Returns. Where was Roxas? I will say though, it's never been spoiled to me, so that's always a plus. I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. I know Donald Duck is in it, Goofy, the Woody meme, Sora, 13 something, that's about it. I still don't even know who this girl is. It's been 4 years. Let me know, unless it's obvious, let me know when Hearts as One starts. Because there's no, like, indicator here. Unless they mixed it so seamless. There's those drums again. Has like Vector to the Heavens style drums. Okay, what is that? People have told me before, but what is that? That is one of the most memorable motifs I've ever heard. I used to just think it was Vector to the Heavens, but it's something. I love that motif. Oh, maybe that's why the drums sound like this too. Does that whole motif revolve around Roxas? I feel like this song is a spoiler. Hearts as One. That seems very plot heavy. I'm pretty sure Hearts of One has started already, and that was a pretty good transition. I don't know when it started though. Maybe when the drum started? Battle theme? Mayhaps? Oh, that's so good. Kingdom Hearts music is so good. It's insane. Definitely like Hall of Fame soundtrack. Oh man, that shoots me back to 2021. I seriously think of when I first started when I hear this. It was early on in the auditorium. That's crazy, it's been that long. My old shitty apartment with my old shitty roommates. Dude, seriously, imagine being part of so many iconic IPs: Xenoblade, Final Fantasy, Mario, Kingdom Hearts, Street Fighter, Live Alive. What else? Jeez. Can I take a guess here? Well, I don't want to guess, because it could be a spoiler. Whoever this Roxas character is, are we fighting them here? Because... oh, it's over, hold on. So the way this was mixed, it seemed like to me is the channel, which is SOUDA. I think what they were intending to do was like establish the motif through the piano. And then just kind of like seamlessly go into Hearts as One, which I think is right when the dum started. Because I do remember hearing the da 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 da. I don't remember if I've heard that before today, but I've definitely heard that, you know, Vector to the Heavens part. You have to remember, I heard that first. So I always assume, I say it backwards to probably how it actually is. Knowing how it is now, Vector to the Heavens. Well, the one I heard was Shion's? I always mess that name up. Shion's version. It was like Vector to the Heavens, Shion. That's where I stem all of it from, but now it's probably the other way around, and that's probably has motifs in it, as opposed to being the source of the motif. Motifs. Because it seems to be that's the thing in Kingdom Hearts. I feel like this probably gets used, like a lot of things get used multiple times throughout. Which is definitely a Square Enix thing. But, yeah, I mean, I can't really, like, piece it too much together. It's a very story-centric developer, and no one spoiled it to me yet after 4 years. It is intimidating, looking at it from the outside, for a lot of reasons. But one thing I noticed about Kingdom Hearts fans, particularly more than anyone, is I always say this, not with the intention of actually trying to find out. It's more like I'm just stating why it's confusing. It's just funny to me now because it's I don't know. But I say it without the intent of like not, getting a paragraph of explaining the timeline and all that, because I'm not gonna remember that. There's no way I'm gonna remember that. I'm just saying that to me, after the past 4 years, the way I see Kingdom Hearts has always been this very unique video game that exists in the world of two huge IPs collaborating, really renowned, respected games with amazing soundtracks. Who, by the way, is it only her? Does she have any help on this? Damn, I didn't even think about that. But I always see it as like this game has like, oh, okay, has prequels, sequels, and they start in somewhere handheld, somewhere blah, and then you got 2.5s and 2.3s and HDs, and it's more of a funny like jab at it. It's not like, well, actually, it started. It's like, okay, dude, unless I'm about to play the game, then it doesn't matter. I don't know. I just had to bring that up. Music is beautiful. I think ever since I heard it back when I first started, it's always been a standout. It hasn't made many appearances on the channel. There's a couple. It has its own playlist, but still not a whole bunch. I feel like there should be more, and I feel the fans agree with that, because I feel like Kingdom Hearts is one of those soundtracks that it's like you have to talk about it if you're talking about video game music. So when a channel is video game music related, it's like, where's the Kingdom Hearts? So. But I'm just a fan of hers. She's just really amazing, and it's like kind of like a Midas touch sort of deal. I definitely want to hear. You know what? Maybe I'll put some Xenoblade music in the background here that she made, just to kind of give that whole immersion of her soundtrack all over the place. Let me know what's going on here. I guess vaguely, but yeah, I don't know. Also, I'll ask one more question. What do you guys think of Kingdom Hearts 3? I'm sure there's so many games that they're all divisive, but is 3 one of the better ones, one of the stinker ones? I know it's all subjective, but I just want to see. Because I haven't heard a straight answer as far as what people think are the best. 4 years later, and I'm still like an outsider to this game, so that's fun for me, because I don't want to know everything. It's boring. Thank you to the requesters, and again, channel is SOUDA for the remix of Hearts as One. And hopefully I look forward to Wave of Darkness 2, although it hasn't been requested, so maybe I'll hear that in-game someday. Dun, dun, dun. Thanks to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Take it easy.